If you haven't watched my previous chapters, you can click on the I button or check the description box. You will find the videos there. So, without further ado, let's get started. Chapter 5. The First Smack. The apartment was quiet. For once, no classmates, no bullies, no strange blonde delinquents asking unnecessary questions. Just peace. Exactly what Hinai needed. With a tired sigh, she unlocked the door and stepped inside. I'm home. No response, of course. She lit alone, closing the door behind her. She placed her bag down and headed toward the living room. Then she froze. A blond boy was sitting comfortably on her couch, eating snacks, watching television, as if he owned the place. The boy looked over. Oh, you're back! Silence. A long silence. The kind of silence that usually came before disaster. Mikey tilted his head. Why are you staring at me? Another silence. Then, smack! A sharp sound echoed through the apartment. Mikey's head snapped slightly to the side. He blinked slowly, very slowly. Jagan, who happened to be standing near the balcony door, immediately looked away. He wanted no part in this. Ow! Mikey grabbed his head. You hit me! You broke into my apartment! You didn't answer the door, so you climbed through the window? Yeah, that doesn't make it better! Dragon sighed. See, I told you she would react like this. You knew? Obviously. Hinai pointed at Mikey. Do you have any idea how illegal that is? No. Do you have any common sense? No. That explains a lot. Mikey rubbed the back of his head, still confused. Mostly because nobody usually hit him, especially over something that seemed perfectly reasonable. You were taking too long. That's not an excuse. I wanted to talk. Then use the door. I did. You used the window. Same destination. That's not how houses work. Dagan was now actively trying not to laugh. Unfortunately, he was failing. After several minutes of lecturing, Hinai finally collapsed onto a chair, exhausted, completely exhausted. Meanwhile, Mikey sat there looking mildly offended. You didn't have to hit me. I absolutely did. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Jagan decided it was time to leave before he lost more brain cells. Good luck. He immediately walked out, leaving Hinai alone with the problem he had helped create. As the apartment door closed, silence returned. For a few moments, neither spoke. Then Mikey suddenly smiled, a genuine smile, the kind that appeared without warning. You're interesting, Hinai stared. What? Everyone's scared of me. You aren't. For the first time since entering the apartment, Hinai paused. Then she looked away. You are still an idiot, Mikey grinned. Maybe. And somehow that answer made her laugh. Only a little, only for a second. But it was there. The first real smile Mikey had seen from her. and for some reason, he couldn't stop thinking about it. Chapter 6, An Unexpected Invitation. The evening sky had begun to turn orange. As usual, Hinai and Mikey were walking home together. Or rather, Mikey had decided to walk with her. Hinai had simply accepted that resisting was pointless. You are surprisingly weak. Excuse me? You can't fight. Most people don't fight every day. Mikey thought about it. That's true. For a few moments, silence followed. Then Hinai spoke. You know, I don't really like bad boys. Mikey blinked. Huh? The kind that fight everyone. The kind that solve everything with violence. The kind that thinks strength is the answer to everything. Mikey frowned. For some reason, that description sounded familiar. Then you don't like me? The question came surprisingly fast. Hinai nearly tripped. Oh, what? You just described me. I did not. You did. I didn't. You did. Hinai sighed, then shook her head. No, you are exactly what I meant. Mikey looked satisfied, as if he had just won an argument, even though he wasn't entirely sure what the argument was about. Eventually, they reached her apartment building. See you tomorrow. Okay, Mikey waved, then casually walked away. Or at least, that's what Hinai thought. Several hours later, Hinai unlocked her apartment door. The moment she entered, she heard a familiar voice. Hinai? No, absolutely not. Slowly turning toward the living room, she found Mikey sitting on the couch. Again, eating snacks. How? I climbed. That doesn't answer the question. It usually works. Hinai pinched the bridge of her nose. A headache was already forming. What do you want? Mikey immediately sat upright, as if he had been waiting for that question. I have something important to ask. The sudden seriousness caught her off guard. What is it? Mikey grinned. Join Toman. Silence. The room became completely still. Even the television seemed quieter. What? Join Toman as a member. Mikey repeated confidently. And then, smack! The sound echoed through the apartment. Mikey grabbed his head. Ow! Have you completely lost your mind? What? Why would you suddenly ask me to join again? Because I want you there. That's not a reason. It is for me. Hinai stared at him, then took a deep breath. A very deep breath. The kind people take before explaining something to a child. Mikey, what? Do you know why people fight? To win? No. To protect people? Closer. Mikey tilted his head, listening. For once, actually listening. Fighting itself isn't good, Hinai said quietly. It depends on why you are fighting. If you're hurting people, for no reason. Then strain means nothing. The green slowly disappeared from Mikey's face. If you're protecting someone, if you're standing up for someone who can't protect themselves, then that's different. For a few moments, neither spoke. The apartment fell silent. Then Mikey remembered something. The girls at school, the way she never fought back, the way she never complained. I think I understand, he said softly. Hinai looked surprised. She hadn't expected him to take her words seriously. A small smile appeared on Mikey's face, this time calmer than usual. Then joined Toman. Huh? If Toman can become that kind of place, the kind you're talking about, then join. For a moment, Hinai simply stared. Then, for the first time since the conversation started, a small smile appeared on her face. Fine. Mikey's eyes widened. Really? Really. The next second, Mikey looked happier than anyone had a right to be, and Hinai immediately regretted giving her answer because she had a feeling of her peaceful life had just officially ended.